we are going to discuss about one of the Windows component, that is a calculator. So learning about the Windows component is very essential because the Windows components are very useful in our day-to-day activities. So one of the very important Windows component is a calculator. So let us see how to open the calculator in Windows 11 operating system. So just you can find here a search box. Within the search box, you can type the CALC. This is a short form for the calculator, first four letters of the calculator. Else you can also use another method to open the Windows calculator. By pressing the Windows and R keys, you can enable the run box. In run box, you can type CALC, calc, the same keyword. So in both ways, you can open the calculator. So here you can find a lot of features in a Windows calculator in Windows 11 version. So let us understand the screen of a calculator first of all. You can find here the heading of the application. It's a calculator, and you can find the three control buttons. That's a close, minimize, and maximize. Right? So if you make it a maximize, you can find the history and memory clearly. So if you use some words in the memory of the calculator using M plus, M minus, MS like that, you can find the keywords under memory section. Else, if you do some calculations and if you find the answer of that calculation, that immediately stored in a history section for further use. Okay, but that will be automatically erased when you close the calculator. Okay, so the history will be displayed for only this particular session. Means when you close the session, the entire history will be erased, as well as the memory also it will be erased, right? So the history and memory are available for only for the current session. Okay, so the screen which you are watching on the screen is simply called as a standard calculator. Here you can find the word standard. So in the standard calculator, you can use all the normal functions along with some advanced functions like square roots or squares, and like this some extra features also you can find. So just normal calculator functions are you can find in the standard mode. So you can use their 1, 2, 3s, and you can use one operator and another number. So like this, when you press equals to symbol, that calculation is completed, and see here the same calculation you can find in history section. And if you save it, at present there is no memory, and when you save it, you can find the answer in memory, right? Like that we can save the answer for further use. Okay, these are the numbers used to calculate, and these are the operators. We can use that for various operations, and plus or minus and decimal points, and this is the remover. Suppose if you type any wrong number, you can remove it, right? Like this, and this is a percentage and squares, 2 and square. So like that, first you have to press the number, then press the x squared symbol. So then the square of that particular number will be appear on screen as answer. And as well as you can also use the 2 square root. This is nothing but the square root. It is a square root of 9 is 3, so that you can find. So these are the operations under standard mode of the calculator. You can also use another different types of modes. So scientific calculator. So this is a scientific calculator. So you can find a lot of scientific features which are used in the maths especially. So pi value and e exponential mode and other not and within the brackets. So like that you can find the logarithms and trigonometry and functions. So these all functions you can find, sine, cos, these all values you can find using the scientific calculator method. So how to change means here you can find the menu navigator. So but just click on the menu navigator and choose the scientific one, and you can get the answers for all your scientific equations in this particular mode. So if you want to find out the sine value, then you have to press the number first, then you have to click on the option trigonometry and select the option sine. So this is the sine 0 value of 8. So like that you can find the answers, and this is the pi value. Right, these options are used in the scientific method. And this is the graphing. So you can also find the graphing method. So graph also possible here. You can draw the graphs, enter expression by providing the expression values. You can get the graph values like this, x and y values. So this is the graphing method. So this is also mostly useful for the math students. So you can make the graphs directly here. And next mode is a programmer mode. So this is a programmer mode. So it's basically used for the different types of programming structures like binary calculations, bit shifting, and logarithm values. That's mean logical shifting, rotating circular shifting. These are nothing but just used in the programming sections, and bitwise AND, bitwise OR, bitwise NOT, so etc. These all are nothing but used in the programming sequence. And you can enter a number here. Suppose if you enter 150, so immediately this is a 150 number you are entered in a normal method, but immediately it's converted copy in different methods. That's mean hexadecimal number and decimal number and octa number, binary number. So the 150 is actually we typed in a decimal portion. That's mean decimal number system. So the same value, that's mean the value of 150 in the hexadecimal number is nothing but 96, and in octa numbering 226, and in binary you can find 100101110 like this. So you can find this. You can convert number from one number system to another number system directly. So you can find it on the screen. And here you can find the number format and binary format. This is the binary formats. So binary bits are there. So it's a 0-bit binary, 4-bit binary, 8 bits, 12 bits, 16 bit, up to 60 bit you can find. So when you enter 100101110, so here it takes at first portion is nothing but this is about the binary 0 position, and the second part is binary 4-bit binary. This is the 0-bit and this is a 4-bit binary. And if you enter some more digits, if you enter more 4 digits, that affects the 8 bits binary. So like this, if you enter 1 here, so 8-bit binary is generated. So this is a 12-bit binary and this is a 16-bit binary. So the number will increase automatically, right? And you can find here the value of these values, these zeros and ones, is equals to 1,64,502 in the decimal method, and 28,296 in hexadecimal, and 501,226 in octa numbering. So like that we can easily convert. And if you want to get the normal number keypad, just click on this keypad interchange, number keypad interchange. So like that we can do the programming structure under programming mode of the calculator by click on this menu navigator and choosing the program mode. And one more very important thing in the calculator is a date calculator. So we can also use the date calculator. So here you need to enter the from date, first date, and second date. So then you can immediately find the how many weeks in between these two dates and how many days are there, and you can find a copy of total difference between these two dates in complete days. And of course you can find here add or subtracted days. So you can add days and you can subtract the days. and this is the just difference between the dates. And if you want to find out the age, you can use this calculator, or for anything, if you want to find out the difference between the two dates that may be in different years or like that, you can use the date calculator option under calculator. So here 1st August 2023 to 13th August 2024 is the difference is 1 year, 1 week and 5 days. In complete days, that's mean that in the form of dates, this is the 378 days in between these two dates. So like that we can find the information. So this is about the add and subtract option. So we can also add the dates, 6 years, 6 months, 5 days. Suppose if you want to add 6 years, 6 months, 5 days to this particular date, so the future date is 6th February 2030. Means if you add the 6 years, 6 months, 5 days to the 1st January 2023. So like that we can add particular number of years or number of months and number of days to a date to find out the new date or the future date. Similarly, we can also subtract. So if you subtract the 6 years, 6 months, 5 days from this particular date, that's mean given date, so the old date is 27th January 2017. So like that we can make different types of date operations. If you need to calculate the dates or the difference between the two dates, or to get the future date by adding some years or months or days, or also if you want to get the old date by subtracting some years or months or days from one particular constant date, you can use the date calculator option provided under calculator option. So these are different types of calculation procedures you can find in calculator along with the regular standard calculator. So many of us may use the Windows calculator to do the normal calculations, but you have to know there are the lot of features in Windows calculator, right? So like scientific and graphing and programmer related and date calculation. Besides of this calculator, you can also use this calculator as a converter. So you can convert different objects, right? So under converter section you can find the currency converter. This is a very important thing. So you can choose one particular popular currency and you can choose another currency. That means suppose if you want to find out the difference of currency between United States and India, or if you want to find out the value of one state or one country's currency to another country's currency, so in that situation you can use the currency converter in a calculator option. Suppose if I am entering there $100 and 35 cents, suppose $100 and 35 cents is equals to 8,421 rupees 57 paisa in Indian currency. So like that. And also we can enter that suppose if you enter the 50 paisa in Indian currency, that is equals to 0.01 cent in American dollar. So like that we can convert in both ends, right? So you can also choose if you want to compare the dollar with another country's currency, you can choose that country also. Suppose if you want to check with the Fiji dollar, so then enter $100 $100 are equals to 220.7, that's Fiji dollars, and $220.70 of the Fiji. And we can compare that Fiji dollar to Indian currency. Just check for India. Yeah, here Indian rupee. So 100 rupees, 100 Indian rupees are equals to 2.63 Fiji dollars. And we can also do like this, 1 Fiji dollar is equals to 38.03 Indian rupees. So like that, we can convert currency formats from any country's currency to any other country. So this is one of the currency converter, and we can also find the volume converter. So volume, here is the list, cubic meters, liters, and milliliters, and even we can convert liters to teaspoons, tablespoons, and any fluid, ounce, cups, but these all are the US based. So the standard teaspoon in US and standard tablespoon of US. So like that, a standard cup of US. Suppose if you select the cups, and it's liters, right? So 1 cup. See there, 1 cup of coffee. That's mean 1 coffee cup full liquid is equals to 0.236588 liters. So this is the calculation. Automatically conversion is provided the 1 cup of US cup, that is one US coffee cup volume, that is equals to 0.236588 liters, right? And we can also enter 1 liter. 1 liter is equals to it's a 4.226753 US coffee cups. So like that we can convert the information. And here we can find other conversions too, like this, meters, liters. That's mean very smallest value to very biggest value we can convert. And coming to the lengths, centimeters, nanometers. You see here, nanometers to very big value. So we can use that. We can convert. Suppose a kilometer. If you want to convert the kilometers to inches, so 1 kilometer equals to 39,370.08 inches, right? So that you can find. Of course, we can find the same thing in mls and meters, yards and feet. Okay, nanometers, millimeters, etc. Milli inches, nano milli inches, like that we can find every information. And suppose centimeters. So these are the centimeters. Suppose if you enter the 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter is equal to these much inches. And 1 inch, 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeters. So like that we can convert in both ways. So it also shows that approximate value with our daily use object. So this is one paper clip. The paper clip is almost, it's a 0.72 inch. And the centimeter. So it's a compare with the centimeters. And if you increase the value, so hinds, see there, 110 centimeters means its supporting value is automatically 1100 centimeters. That's calculated in jumbo jets. So when the value is increased, it's comparing with one big object, right? When the value is small, then it compare with a small object, like that. So this is about the length information. And also we can convert weight and mass, kilograms to pounds, right? 1 kilogram equals to 2.20 pounds. So yeah, it takes that example. It took the example on the footballs. So it's a 1 kilogram equals to 2.31 footballs. This is the standard weight of the football. So comparing with the standard weight of the football, we can use that grams. This is a snow frogs. Okay, and decigrams. It's a very small unit. Suppose you may enter there 100, suppose 100 grams. Then it taking the example on football, just converting that. It is a 500 CDs and 0.1 kgs. So like that it can convert. And if you increase one more thing, see there, when the grams are increased, so then the refer object also increased. This is the very biggest object it's comparing with. Suppose here you select the kilograms. So 1 lakh grams is 1 lakh grams are equals to 100 kilograms, and this is approximately 0.02 of the elephant's weight, right? Like that it takes. So like that we can convert. And here temperature conversion also there, Fahrenheit to centigrades, like that we can convert. Suppose 108 Fahrenheit, that is equals to 42.22 bar Celsius. So this is a temperature converter, and energy conversion is there, joules to kilojoules, like this we can convert. And area conversion also there, square feet to feet, area, acres, like that we can use that different types of conversions. Yeah, this is a square feet equals to this much square meters, and if you compare with the paper, 154 sheets of papers, so like that you can compare. And the speed, time, power, so every converter is there, millisecond, feet per second, so like that we can get the different types of conversions. Gigabyte, yes, this is a computer terminology, you can take this. Bit, this is a very small. Megabit, 1 bit equals to this much megabits, 0.0000125 megabytes. So for 1.25 megabytes, these much bits are required. So that is equals to 0.85 of the floppy disk capacity. So this is the CD data. So like that we can get the related information. So this is the data conversion, pressure conversion, and you can use the time conversions, angle conversions, so degrees to radius, like this we can convert the information. So these are all we can find in just a normal Windows calculator. No need to use any other applications installed in your computer. So just you can directly use these all features, these all conversions, and these all calculators in your system if you using the Windows 11 version of Microsoft operating system. Thanks for watching. In next session we will take another Windows components use and its implementation structure. Thanks for watching.